number two, we're going to go with the most exciting project right now, and what I believe will actually be the number one metaverse project. And that is, what's that?
Sandbox.
Sandbox. Absolutely. You can't miss with sand. I mean, you cannot miss. This is a project that we were talking about 6 months before it launched, the token. We've had land in there for a really long time. We built an entire digital city there. We have created, we've used 4 professional Minecraft builders. We paid high dollar to have these people come in and build on our land, and we still have more land than we know what to do with there. So the alpha is releasing on November 29th. So they've been in beta, which means we've been able to build on it, test on it internally. But finally, the alpha comes out. This is going to be the first real metaverse where people are going to be, that's gamified, that people are going to get in and really start to see what this starts to look like. And I am super excited about it. I do think it's going to be number one. You got major companies, The Walking Dead, Binance, Atari, plenty of others like Snoop Dogg. They all have land inside of sandboxes where all the attention is going to be, I believe, for the next few months, and you just can't miss with it. We do have, major holdings in sand, but I do think this is important for people to understand. Like, it's not just invest in the tokens. You can buy and resell the land. You can buy land and then fractionalize or tokenize the land. Put them on the secondary market. Our land is worth, 50 times what we originally had paid for it now. So this land is another way you can make money. And then once the games actually start, there's going to be ways you can make money in the metaverse, on Sandbox, and on other ones as well. And that's something we really encourage our, audience to do, is don't just look at the token price. Also look at how you can take advantage of the platform to make money.
Of course. But I also talked with a few people. Some people made now more money on the token than actually on the land. But I don't think we want to complain if the land 50x's and the token 60x's. So not such a big difference. That's interesting. Before we go to the next one, I think it's now hovering around $7. What do you think is the upside just before we go to number 3?
$7, man. It is so crazy how much it's going. I think it has now become the number 2 coin of the entire bull run after Shiba. Shiba's returns are like 149 million, like nothing's ever percent, and nothing's ever going to touch it. But Sandbox should be, I believe, around 20,000% right now. I think it's at 200x. I mean, this thing has absolutely crushed it. So what is the upside? I believe, even though it's so high, I believe it still has room to go as we head closer to this alpha. Now, once the game actually launches, we, of course, could potentially see, some price movement to the downside, kind of like buy the rumor, sell the news, that kind of idea. Like, buy the upcoming trailer, sell the launch, I guess might be a good way to look at it. So we could see a pullback then, but I don't think we're going to see a pullback, before the 28th. I think we have probably 4 or 5 good days of pumpage left of this thing as this alpha gets closer and closer.
I agree. We will probably see a sell the news event, but let's wait for that. I can see that happening a day or two before. Thank you very much for that.